Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. Yo, what's up, Rhinos and Aliens? Welcome to the 112th episode of the Rhinos and Aliens show. We're the number one podcast in Western New York. So for today, we have an interview conversation with somebody who I've known but haven't been in touch with for a long time. And I just came across him on Facebook through a mutual friend, and I seen he's successful now, and I just thought, yo, holy shit, I knew you as somebody before, and we came from a school that nobody had any belief in.
Yeah, we was the test dummies at that school, really.
Yes, so I guess today it's a way to catch up and see how did you go from somebody who thought you were going to be nothing to making something out of yourself.
Well, I never really thought I was gonna be nothing. It was more so I didn't really discover my passion at a young age. It happened more later in life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
I always knew I was gonna be some type of, you know what I mean? All right, you remember 50 Cent, damn homie?
yeah.
In high school, I always knew that shit wasn't gonna apply to me some kind of way. So I just didn't know how though. So it was like more toward after high school. I kind of got a grip on it. Like I'm good with business. Like I can do business.
Okay, well, the first thing I want to say then, what happened after high school? In terms of once you graduated, where was your mindset and where did you think your life was headed at that moment in time?
Trying to think how deep to go here. Nah, for real. So pretty much, I wasn't even going to go to college, but my dad, he from Zimbabwe, so education is everything.
Huge.
So I went to college, never went to class, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
hardly even got a grade. But then when I dropped out, I just started artist management. It just worked.
Okay, so what happened after college?
Shit, it wasn't even college. Like, I went there for like a year almost a year, and then I just dipped. Then I met up with my close friend of mine, and he was already doing artist management, and I was just like, I kind of watched him a little bit, and I kind of picked up my own little thing, and then met my boy Johnny Bones, and then it just went crazy.
What are you actually doing now? What would you say your qualification, your title?
I'm a businessman. Even when you manage an artist, it's still the music business. You still run
Yeah.
The artist is a business. They got to understand that. That's why it's like a thin line, because sometimes I find myself doing artist development, and it's like, that's damn near teaching the artist that you are a business. Imagine going into Walmart, right?
Yeah.
And ain't shit on the shelf.
Okay.
A lot of artists, but I'm a rapper, but they got 2 songs. You got 2 items on the shelf on Walmart. You're going to walk out the shit. Like, let's go somewhere else. Let's go to Target. You got to have it ready for people to consume. I feel like naturally a lot of local artists know more about the industry, especially with like Griselda and what they doing. It's like a lot of people kind of could just follow them.
Okay.
Because if you notice, when they already had a movement going, but when they pop, they drop album. You can't do that if the shit's not done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm. You need to have it in the.
They had their product ready.
Yeah.
Like, literally too, with the hoodies, all that. Like, so now everybody kind of see like, all right, get product, get merch, you know what I mean? But for the most part, you YouTube and you learn and you read and shit. But
How much are you hustling?
every day.
So 7 days a week?
Yeah.
Can you give me an average, a quote unquote typical day for you? Because, yo, dude, I haven't, honestly, the last time I heard anything about you was high school when I was, I think, 9th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were in the same class as Eric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 9th grade. So that is basically...
I'm still close to Eric, too. Like, he's one of my closest friends.
That's how I found you. What is the average day for you?
Well, I own a family business along with my wife. It's a dog grooming business. And we got... I don't know how many clients, because we were just talking about this the other day, but we got a nice amount of clients, and we just growing. We cruising into our 2nd year of business.
Oh, and shit.
Then,
the first year is always the hardest, too.
Yeah, for sure. And then, so start there, see what we got to do, schedule. I got kids. One doing virtual school. One is still, he 4, but he ain't start yet because of the whole pandemic. And So I still got to manage that. And then she groomed, so I don't want her doing too much, you know what I mean? So it's like I be trying to carry everything. And then I manage Amber Simone right now.
Like the
and
man should, by the way,
What's that?
in the relationship. Like when,
Oh, yeah, because if,
especially when you have kids and you want your kids to be taught the right way as they're growing up, you want the mother
yeah, for
to
sure.
be around.
I want her to be able to enjoy it too, not feeling like she working too hard and the man ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
it gotta,
feel
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then I try to be the best counsel for my artists. You know what I'm saying? While we growing.
Do you want to plug them in? What?
Oh no, Amber Simone. That's who I work with pretty much almost every day. And then Johnny Bones.
Okay.
That's one of my artists I work with, but he's more like a brother too. So it's like we talk about life more than music. It seems like, you know what I'm saying? But we starting to have more music talks. And then I'm not gonna say I work with Dre Cash, but I'm in this corner. I do whatever I could for him.
Was there a certain moment, a certain situation that said, okay, I need to flip where I thought I was going to where you are now?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What was that? What was that moment? If you could, can you explain that moment?
I can't even say it was a moment. It was like a period of time almost, because in like 2015, one of my cousins and I, we created this event
Okay.
here in Buffalo. And then, we've been working it. But then like the core of the event started to change, Then the people up here started to like disagree on what the event is. And then I just was like, okay, I had a lot of planning invested in that idea.
Okay.
I just had to take it. I just had to just redirect it because I can't really drop my core values,
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
For sure. But it's working out so grand because like even with the dog grooming business, we groom for the Bills now. So I got Jordan Poyer, we got Micah Hyde, we got Hughes, and we had
Wait, just repeat that. You groom for who now?
Oh, the Buffalo Bills, bro. I'll be getting to it, man. Like we just had Micah Hyde today, actually.
Yo, you are legit making moves.
Like I said, I started from somewhere, bro. But it's like you gotta. All roads look good if you don't know where you're going. So you gotta like make a plan. Like you really gotta make a plan, know where you're going, so that way you can know what to turn down, what to say yeah to, what to even consider. Because this shit go with the plan or it don't go with the plan.
Okay, so going off of how your events slowly started to turn into something you didn't want, everything that you've done since then, has it been solely financially based or has it been more of value based? And if values have played into that factor?
Value.
What? Okay, so what is your...
Because before it started to become just financially based, and that was when I'm like, we forgetting why we started this
in the first place.
Yeah.
So the passion was disappearing.
Yeah, melting.
So what's your number one core value in life? Like if everything in the world just collapsed, what's the one value that's like, okay, no matter what, this is who I am. This is what runs my daily life. This is what's driving me to be the best father, the best husband, the best entrepreneur.
Damn, because what I'm about to say is not original. Because I got the advice from Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying? But
if it's true to you, say it.
It's true to me. What he said, because when I had met him and I asked him, what's the highest form of life to you? And he told me, he said, this is like 2000, it's like, I can't even make it up. Hold on.
Okay, just to repeat, you met Nipsey Hussle too?
Yeah, that's right there, matter of fact. I keep it on my screensaver because...
Motivation?
Yeah, it's like, I relate more to him than any other
and R.I.P. by the way.
Celebrity, yeah, for sure, yeah. Especially even the fact that my dad's from Zimbabwe, you know what I'm saying? His family's from Africa too.
Well, the thing I always respected about him, he actually put his money where his mouth was. He's not like all these celebrities that say, yo, let's help the black community, and then where's your money going? It's not going to the neighborhoods.
Your money, your message, your everything, really. It was 2015 when I met him.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to say 2012. That would have been a lie. But I felt like it was 2012. That's probably when I started listening to him, though.
So what is his?
Oh yeah, okay, that's what we was talking about. The highest
Yeah.
form. He said the highest form of life was to inspire others, because like when you go everything materialistic, you can't take it with you. Can only leave it, but your message could really go forever, and it's like
What
forever. Like that's the highest form of life.
most materialistic things ends up being destroyed, damaged,
Or sold, or
decaying, whatever it is.
yeah, for sure.
Everything you're doing is to inspire, be it your family, your close friends, whoever's listening right now.
Yeah. If I'm to be honest, yeah. At the end of the, that's what it's all about. Yeah.
Okay, so going back to high school, right? Did MST help you at all in where you are now? Because I know MST gets a bad rap, but I feel personally, at least my class, we had some, in terms of where the school itself is now and compared to other schools in the public district at least,
Did it help me?
I feel we had some of the best teachers.
I like Mr. Belgie a lot.
That's a comment.
He helped me. Yeah, he changed. Okay. That's it though. Other than, because I used to be like a funny guy in high school.
I remember. I
So,
remember when you were on the track team.
So yeah, so it's like, because I was able to be a kid in high school. You know, life was so serious as a young age. So it's like outside of high school, you got responsibilities like 9th, 10th grade, and then, you know, in school you be like, fuck that, I'm about to just have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I was about to say the biggest difference between you and then that I remember, I'm very thrown off by how calm and collected you are. Because I just, on the track team, you were always more or less the goofball. You're the one who always had the smile, who always had the jokes.
because I knew I was about to go home after, bro. It was about to be, you know what I'm saying?
See, I never knew that.
Yeah, I was having the most fun I could in school for real. But then, you know.
No,
But yeah, so
that's
Mr.
perspective.
Belgie, I'm in the classroom just being stupid, just trying to make everybody laugh. Like, I don't know. And he pulled me outside the classroom and was like, I know what you're trying to do. He's like, you just I don't know if you want me to call your dad or something, like,
Yeah.
but it's more to you. He's like, you ain't the idiot you try and be. He was like, I see something in you, like you really got something. You should really find it and try to be good at it. Cause what you're doing right now ain't, you being a loser. And then I was just like,
Sometimes the truth hurts.
that's the one thing that stuck. No, but he said I had something. No, I'm like, damn, I do got something. That shit made me start thinking, like, I do got something. I better
Yeah.
go find it.
Holy shit. So that one moment was somewhat the beginning.
That was huge, bro. I don't even think he knew how huge that was.
Was it huge because it was coming from a teacher, or was it huge just because somebody finally said that to you?
Yeah.
The second one?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's poetic, but also depressing when you think about it.
Cause I'm not gonna say my dad ain't, but all he pushed me was school. You know, go to school, go to school, go to school. And then my grandma's like, you know, she love me, and so she gonna always say sweet stuff to me. But
when
he
it's,
don't know me from a can of paint. But
yeah,
he
when it comes
see it though.
from a stranger, in a sense, yeah.
I'm like, damn. All right, he might not be the only one to see it, so let me keep.
Well, he was right so far.
Man, I seen him before the pandemic started. I gave him a hug, all that.
Yo, he's the principal at what high
He
school
a
now?
principal?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Hell no, but shit.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, for real though.
If we had him as our principal at MST, the school would have been completely
Bro,
different.
he different. I remember freshman year, he was just told us like, my name Dallas Belgie. I'm a virgin. I'm 25. I'm like, why'd you even tell us that? Like, what the fuck? Like, but he was straight up with us though. And then like
He legit said that?
yeah.
Oh shit! He was even more real for you
Bruh,
for
he
you guys.
started out. I'm gonna tell you a story. He was having a hard time with this one student. I don't know if he was against calling home or what. Maybe he had his experience where he called home and the kid got messed up or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he told dude, he said, listen, you want me to call your house, but I ain't. If you feeling that angry, I'll take the sweater off. We can go at it right now. Yo.
Yo, this is the same Mr. Belgie.
Bro, I can't make this up, bro.
Holy shit.
He let Cuz get his rocks off. They wrestled, hitting the chalkboard on the ground, all that. Then he said, you done? You done? Now go sit your ass back down. He finished the class, bro. That shit was crazy. Like, he the GOAT, bro. For real.
Wow. I've been trying. I want to get him on the podcast just because of all the teachers, I've always respected him the most because he, like you're saying, he tried to relate to every student as best as he could, but he didn't take bullshit.
Yeah, he didn't.
It's like you're going to do this work. He taught discipline. He taught how to be a hard worker.
He stood up for himself for sure.
Yeah. Man.
And he was nice too. Like, we was so bad. He let us watch movies. Like, why are you doing this? Like, then he even I don't know if even I could say this or not, but I feel like he advanced me to AP English when I didn't deserve it because I ain't really had the grades. And I'm like, why am I AP? You know what I'm saying? So,
to be fair with that, though, a lot of students in my class, grade-wise, shouldn't have been in AP writing.
Okay, because I was confused. I'm like, AP?
No, but
Advanced placement?
but the thing is, he recommended certain students, even though the grades didn't show it, he knew that they should be, even though the grades...
Word?
Yeah, so even though your grades might have, just like how he talked to you on the side, he must have seen...
Yeah, I felt like something was off. I'm like...
Do you still know Michael? Do you remember Michael Dabney at all?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo, I always say this. Michael is so much more intelligent than I ever could be. But he just, because of a multitude of factors, he was never able to put his all into school. But if he was given a situation where he could, he would get grades like anybody else.
Right. I didn't really have a chance to speak with him too much, but I definitely know who he is. We used to always call him the little diesel dude.
Mini
like,
Hulk.
Like, what you doing at home, bro? You doing push-ups? Is that your punishment? Like push-ups or something? Because I ain't get it. I'm like, yo, this dude, like, what this little dude so strong for? Like,
yo, and the crazy part, he's still like that.
Word?
Yes, still chiseled.
I bet. He probably didn't work out, do he? Some people just born that way. Nah, for real. I know people like that.
Well, another thing, too, is if you believe in it, when you do push-ups and pull-ups compared to weights, that muscle stays on much longer.
Shit, well.
And that's all he would do.
I don't even understand.
Yeah. Right now, where do you see yourself going in the next 5 years? And where do you want to be in the next 5 years?
I'm going to be more successful for sure. See myself going, probably still be right here. I want to continue to, I have goals of growing the economy here, and the only way to do it is by actually staying, yeah, but if you have a real business, then it matters. Like, some people could, you could sling shirts online and shit, but if you can't hire somebody and get them a paycheck.
A full-time too, right?
Yeah, I previously had 2 employees. It didn't work out, but I just hired another one, and I'm looking for another dog groomer, but for the most part, our direct deposit is going to hit bi-weekly every time. It ain't going to be a miss.
Yo,
But that's what I'm saying. But now my goal is to one day have 200 employees. I'm going to start more than one business. Of course, I ain't going to give all the ideas out. But for the most part, that's how you change the economy. You create jobs.
That's how you change communities, too.
People are unemployed right now.
Yeah.
It's a pandemic.
And as much as I complain about my job, at the end of the day, I am grateful I still have the fucking job.
For sure, bro. It's serious.
We're going to do our Rhino and Aliens questions.
Okay.
Now, do you want them all categorized in terms of, do you want all the personal questions and then all the sexual, or do you want it mixed up?
Sexual questions? Just mix them up, because I don't want to be expecting no sexual questions. Just catch me off guard. Yeah.
Okay, got you. Now, to start off, are you religious or spiritual? And if you don't know how to answer that, a better way to answer it is, who is your God? What is your definition of God?
I think I'm both. I don't even think you should separate them, for real.
You're the first person to say that, and please dive deep into that.
Because, you got to believe in something. Who are we to think we the only ones to exist? You know what I'm saying? It got to be a higher power. You think we the only ones here on life and everything else is empty? Come on. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. You got to understand there's something greater than you that allows you to remain humble, too. And then on top of that,
that's
spiritual is if you don't believe nothing, don't make a plan, because you ain't going to believe it anyway. If you think this 112th episode, that's amazing. You spiritual in some sort. You believe this is gonna work, right? You got faith in this some type of way. That's spiritual. So I can answer that for you. Like I can tell you spiritual because you believe in something.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't do anything for 3+ years and only have 200 subscribers and keep going unless you believe in something.
Yeah, man. Just probably one thing gonna just crack. Watch, and then you're gonna find the podcast. This is another person outside yourself. This podcast. It's not you. You running it. You got to lead it in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing my best, bro. I'm doing my best.
But once you understand that, you look at it outside yourself. Like
that's as a quick diverge. A lot of branding has the actual person in the name of the person in whatever, be it a clothing line, a radio show, a podcast, a TV show, blah blah blah. And I completely respect that, but I want the brand to be bigger than me. I don't want to be bigger than the brand. So that's why everything, to go off of what you said about becoming more than yourself.
I mean, the brand is, I get what you're saying. But I could disagree in a way because even like the dog grooming business is called Alfred's Angels. That's my last name, Deleon Alford. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my last name though. I'm not the only one with it. Now, if it was called Deleon's Angel, no, that's selfish. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that's more, to inspire others. Anybody with my last name can be proud of that.
I was about to say, even though that has a name in it, it represents more.
Yeah, inspire others. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's once you figure that out, you can get creative with making it happen.
Yeah, I agree. Now, specifically, why do you think religious belief and spiritual belief they have to go together, or they're one and the same, from your perspective?
Well, shit, I just say, why couldn't they be? Because, like, maybe a person don't believe in a God, right? Yeah. So that means they're not religious.
Technically speaking, yes.
But they might believe in something else, though, which make them spiritual. In my opinion, I don't know if it's a fact. I don't know the definition of spiritual, but if you believe in something...
You believe that's also a religion too, right?
No, I believe you're spiritual. No, excuse me. I believe you're spiritual if you believe in something. I don't believe being spiritual is a religion, no. I'm just asking, in terms of me, I think I'm both.
Oh,
you ask me, am I spiritual or,
But you
religious?
are both.
I feel like
I got
I'm
you.
both because I believe in a God for sure. Religion, check. And I got faith in everything I'm doing, even in my beliefs in God. Spiritual, check. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm both. You know what I mean?
Okay. And the way you're going about it too, can't you make the case that if you are religious, you're also spiritual? Because even though religion...
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe if you're not religious, then you may not believe in anything. Maybe I don't know, unless you believe you're God. You still believe it, though, so I don't know.
No, I see where you're coming from.
Because even atheists, they pull out the thing where they summon a spirit. You know what I mean? That's a spirit. They try to see a ghost, or that's like what their thing is. They believe they can make it happen, so they're kind of spiritual, right? Look at this. Somebody just sent me a post by Spirit World. I think it's Eric Hall too. Eric Hall just sent me that.
That's life coming together.
That's funny.
We were just talking about him too, and obviously talking about spirituality. Okay, so we already discussed somewhat of this, like in terms of your long-term goals, but to get more specific, where do you, when you're 50 years old, not necessarily what's your dream goal, but what is the situation where you're still as motivated at 50 as you are now? Where does your life have to be to where it's like, okay, when I'm 50, I'm still as hungry. It doesn't have to be in the same businesses, but in terms of living a life.
I mean, I'm going to always be, like, driven, hungry as long as my family is alive. Like, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to always have more family. And I can't really give the full, really, like, idea of what I'm building right now, but I'm building something that's going to continue to keep me hungry because the only way it's going to exist is if...
You are hungry.
Yeah, but in order... And it's going to be strictly for my family members, but it's going to be like... I'm talking about all the way to Africa. all my family members, whoever could add value to it, could also benefit from it.
Where did these values come from? Did you learn them? Was it part family values, and then you learned from other people? Where? Because I know it's the whole debate: nature versus nurture. Were you born this way? Did you learn this way? Is it a combination of the two? Because once again, I knew I saw a different person in high school. So this is just blown.
That was a mask, though. That was me. That was me trying to have as much fun as possible before I went home. I even played basketball just so I could stay later. I fucking hated track. I did the 4x1 like twice, maybe 3 times.
And you did that solely just to stay out with your friends and stuff?
Yeah, I was having fun. I was chilling. Me and my boys was chilling. Me, E, Travis, we was just fucking around.
Yo, now thinking about it, I would say a lot of my friends, they did after school activities solely just so they could still.
Yeah, man, just fun. Because when you go home, I'm not gonna say at home was like, it was that crazy. It was still fun, but it was like
real life more.
Yeah, it was like different type of fun. Like certain stuff could happen. I'd get out of hand type of fun. Like sometimes I didn't even, understand certain stuff. Like had a basketball court around the corner that I always went to though.
When would you say you officially became whatever you believe adult is? When did you become an adult? When was life no longer quote unquote fun compared to being a kid? Because for each person is different, but there is a difference from be it middle school, high school, and then when you have full blown adult responsibilities.
I would say like ninth grade it got a little serious, but then I kind of like dipped out and went to my dad's house around like 16, 17.
Okay.
And then they was able to calm down a little bit. And then right after I graduated high school, went to college, I ain't finished. So my dad, once again, I just stayed with my girl and I started, started building with her.
Okay. Damn. This is a very important question, bro. Are you a lubrication guy or are you...
Nah, I ain't bought that shit in a minute. Yeah, no, I don't really deal with that.
So none at all? Not any type?
Well, I got a friend who make THC lube, so I'm interested in seeing what it's about. But he ain't really been pulling up with it, though. So I don't know if it's ready yet.
Do you not know anyone? Is there anyone you don't know?
I mean, over time, you meet a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just do it. That's just how it is. I'm 28. I've been active, like, a long time. Like, you just meet people.
But when you know somebody who's supposedly making their own TH...
Now, he's nice with it, though, but he ain't never...
Oh, you've experienced some of it?
Not the lube, but he's made straight-up edibles. Like, he can make anything in a weed, even lotion. Like, he's just a genius with it. I don't know I'm waiting on him, though.
Is that even possible to make lube with THC?
Yeah, he said it makes everything more sensitive for her and you. That's what he said, but he keep it for himself though. So
I wonder why.
Yeah, he keep that shit for himself.
If you're given 2 routes, red pill or blue pill, and if you don't know that reference, unpleasant truth or blissful ignorance, and obviously I want you to explain why.
When it comes to friendship?
When it comes to life. Or whatever example you...
Anything?
Anything. Do you want that red pill or that blue pill? The unpleasant truth or I just want blissful ignorance?
I mean, I think the truth obviously help, build, get things together, get fixed. So I guess I'd go with the truth.
The truth? Okay. I thought you were going to answer that way. Just if you said blissful ignorance, I'm like, yo, bro, something's not adding up from everything you told me before.
Yeah, I got to go with the truth because how are we going to fix it? It got to get fixed.
Do you prefer when a woman is creaming or squirting on your dick?
No comment, man. You're talking to a married man right now. She gonna be like, what you talking about down there?
Okay, so I'm just going to get this one out the way because I think I already know where this is going to go. How do you feel about butt play?
No bueno.
No bueno. Even with your wife?
Nah.
Okay. And that does not include that includes head and fingers. You don't like any of it?
Yeah, nah, it's just not a thing. Like,
Okay. Okay. Hey,
No.
you're being honest.
there's no interest there. Like,
Okay. Okay. I just, bro, this is
no offense to those who, because I don't want to make nobody feel uncomfortable.
yo. No, yeah. Yo, bro, you'd be surprised how many people don't even answer. So the fact you're saying no bueno, I thank you.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
What is your love language? And by the way, you could take this any route. You would be surprised how many basic answers I've gotten and how many deep twisted answers. So how do you connect with another human being? And we normally contribute the word love to that in terms of a connection, be it a friend, a parent, or an actual lover themselves.
I think it's food.
Food. That is a first.
I'm a chef, bro. My girl love that. I be cooking all type of shit. She be like amazed. Like,
Yo, bro, I keep thinking
I'm not I never cooked at a restaurant, but I can cook very well.
Okay, you view yourself as a chef, though.
Yeah, because I can cook a lot of stuff. I started cooking when I was real young.
Now, quick question. If you had to, could you become a chef at a restaurant?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, yeah,
Easy.
You're a chef.
Easy, bro. Easy. I know the terminology, all that.
How is food a love language for you? In terms of, like, let's say with your wife.
Food is spiritual, bro.
Yo, it's coming around, bro. It's coming around.
I'm telling you, bro. Food is everything, bro. Matter of fact, can I show you a video?
Yeah.
On her birthday.
Yo, and by the way, I agree with you that food could be that because, yo, I always say this. If a woman can cook or if she respects different types of foods, that is a real way to bond with a man.
Man, I'm telling you. And then, my dad's Zimbabwean, so it's like she even eats the African food he cooks. So it's like, she awesome.
Definitely, dude. How many women's gonna eat some Polish food? Not that many, bro.
The ones who really love you will. They'll be open to it. They'll try it. We on the elevator on the way up to the spot.
Okay. What's happening next?
You know what I mean? I had got a private chef in like a little condo joint.
Okay. Was this a specific date? Anniversary?
On her birthday. She loved Michael Jackson, too. My boy answered the door for me like a player, too.
This is some movie shit right here.
He said, "Happy birthday, homeboy, Chef Sheen." He showed out for me.
Wait, you know Tash?
He cooked for us, bro. He made her cry, bro. I'm telling you, food spiritual, bro.
Wait, Tashin's a chef now?
He is the best, bro.
Because he started following Rhinos and
the best,
Aliens,
bro.
and
We gotta get him on the show.
He's the best.
Get him and your principal on the show.
Let me show you what he made for us. Look, also he dressed the whole room for us too. I let him in early, left him alone, came back to this.
It's weird how shit comes 360 sometimes.
And he made the tequila daiquiris too.
So are you real close with him now?
No, not really. I just met him this year. I hit him up on her birthday, like, yo, I need a chef.
So what, he's been promoting or something like that?
Nah, my little brother sent them to me. I'm like, I need a chef. Look, he just gives a display. He talks about what each meal is, what's in it, all that.
Yo, his voice got deep as hell, too.
Yeah, bro, he cooks at restaurants. He just got hired in New York City to cook.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, so that, and then after that, he brought out the salads. He made the croutons there in the oven. He made a 4-course meal for us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Holy
I said,
shit.
Food is spiritual, bro. We do everything around food. He made shrimp and grits. I picked the menu out. Watch this shrimp and grits, bro. This dude went stupid.
Oh, shit, that looks...
He made his own recipe with the grits, too. It's not even like... it don't even exist if he don't make it. Like, it's his recipe.
Yeah, that actually looks...
And then...
Our audio guy is fucking drooling looking at that food right now.
And for the finale, though, he made us fried haddock. Just one of my favorite things. The man...
Is that asparagus?
Asparagus, yeah.
Oh my God.
Listen
I love
to what he
Expe-
did with the fish, though.
Listen, when I say he ain't came to play, he ain't came to
I said,
play.
you got Frank's sauce? He go, yeah, I got it. Then he came back and said, by the way, I marinated it in Frank's overnight.
This chef marinates the fish
But he
in
seasons
Frank's.
it too. It's not even heavy. Like it's sweet. It's weird, bro. It's like it's so good, bro. Like
Holy shit.
then she low
Talk
key
about
started
being
tearing
creative.
up though. She was like he made us dessert too, and then he left.
As he should. Yeah, I showed
Yeah,
out.
like food, everything is. That's why when you say what's the love language, I would say food. Like every time it's time to celebrate, it's like what we about to eat.
Yeah. And you could always add food to your sexual pleasures as well if you want to get more deep with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta make it sexual.
Nothing wrong with it, man. Do your thing. This your show, bro.
What makes you climax? And even though this is technically sexual, you don't have to make it sexual. Because some people, if it is sexual for you and you want to answer, you can. But I have it. It could be a physical, a mental, a spiritual. Is it a combination? What is it that actually makes you climax, do you think?
I don't even understand. If it's non-sexual, I wouldn't even understand what that means.
Well, okay. Well, when you're having sex, right? Is it just the physical aspect of sex that makes you climax every single time? Or is
I
it...
think for every guy it is, but if you like the girl, it just happened way quicker. Like if you like the girl, it's like you like her.
But some guys aren't like that, though. Some guys, they just need that physical. They don't need anything else. Some guys can nut just from physical in a couple minutes.
Man, that's. I mean, you asked me though. Like, I can only answer for me. Like,
Okay, so it's better having sex with your wife because you do have that connection.
yeah,
Okay, all right. What would bother you more? Your wife having a one-night stand with a freak of an athlete, a man who's 10 times more determined and successful than you are? Or your wife growing emotionally attached to an individual without ever having any physical contact, let alone intercourse?
shit, they both off limits.
Technically, that is the right answer, but if you had to pick one, what would piss you off more? That one night stand and then your wife never thinks about him
If
again?
she had an idea of it, that'd piss me off. The thing people don't get is it's power in words. Why you think casting spells like spelling? How do you get a word? You spell it. Like words are so powerful. I'm not even gonna put that energy on my situation. You know what I'm saying? It can't happen. It won't happen.
Okay, I respect that answer. Now, the last thing, this has always been my favorite question. Who are you in the dark? And what I mean by that, if the world is, let's say you're by yourself or for whatever reason, you're the only person on planet Earth, who is your true self?
I feel like I got to do more. I never feel like I've done enough. I'm insecure, I guess. I always feel like I got to do more. Like, you're not great enough.
So even though you're showing this absolute confidence right now, and you've been showing confidence for years now, you're still low-key.
I mean, confidence could be a personality, though. That's what get me out those slumps, my confidence, though. When I'm alone and I be like, you ain't do nothing, you ain't do nothing. Like, I got little tricks and methods. I read a lot, audio books. Reading also helped me a lot, too. I read a handful of books over the period of time, more than 70.
Oh, which novels would you recommend the most? Or off the top of your head, if you can.
For people like me, like, if you don't know where you're trying to go,
Yeah.
you got to start with, like, Napoleon Hill or something. You got to go back to 17 Laws of Success. I was about to say Get Rich, Die Trying. Excuse me. Think and Grow Rich. I was just listening to his book, too. You know what I'm saying? Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, that's Napoleon Hill. That's the first book that really after college that got me on the right track. See, I never heard that one. I never read that one.
Yeah.
But see, the 17 Laws, like the Think and Grow Rich, I read it. I read it again, read it again, read it again. Then I started to apply it. I copy each, like, chapter down, like law, out of 17 of them to see which one makes sense. But there's really no way to, you got to do all of them. All 17 of them.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's a good one,
Yeah,
too.
I read that one too.
Yes, Conscience, you sound much better now.
I definitely read that one too.
I got a lot of books, though, dude.
Yo, yeah, that's 70, man. Holy sh.
Probably more than 70 for real. I'm probably over 100 for real. I just be
Since
trying
high
to-
school, or
yeah. In high school, I ain't. Whatever bells you put in front of us, but after high school, I was really.
so what you read roughly like on average 7-8 novels a year on average, or has it really picked up in the past years? Was that mostly
See, I do audibles now. I got the app.
Audible?
Yeah, Audible, yeah. Or maybe it is Audible. I'll show you.
The Amazon. Yeah, I know what
I
you're
just
talking
use the
about.
iPhone
Amazon
joint.
one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
See, I was going to use that one, but the Amazon, I don't know. I think I had a free subscription and I had a book already, so I just
Most
stuck with it.
likely,
Like, I
most
just stuck
likely.
with it.
No, but when it comes to the actual novels, Amazon is the quote unquote top tier one.
Yeah, because, like, I work out, I'm listening to something, I drive to, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
No.
always stimulating I'm trying not to be idle, really, too much.
I'm the same way, but instead of books, it's more so knowledge podcasts, but
Yeah.
it's the same concept, it's just different formats.
Yeah, just keep learning, because
Yeah.
when you get idle, that's when you start to, like, doubt yourself and whatever.
It's all about investing in yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, I used to work for a carpenter. I didn't like him, and he turned out to be a huge dick. But the one thing that always stuck with me: if you're not growing, you're dying. And then when you really think about that, that's true. Because when you think about a lot of people who retire and they don't do anything with their retirement, those are normally the people who end up dying the soonest. Because when your mind doesn't have something to look forward to, when it's not pushed or growing,
Yeah.
it goes idle, and idle is the worst thing for a human.
And it's also another saying, idle mind is the devil's playground.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah, that's more like, that's something you hear in, like, Christian upbringings, the hood houses and all that. They try
Okay.
to keep your mind on something, you know what I'm saying? Idle mind is the devil playground, but I learned for that to be true. Even Napoleon Hill got another book called Outwitting the Devil. The whole book, he's trying to describe to you, like, when your mind is idle, that's
Yeah.
the best time the devil going to get you. He going to reroute your thoughts. You ever just been chilling, thinking about nothing, and a dumbass thought just pop up? Like, what the hell am I thinking about that for?
Yes.
Yeah, because your mind was idle. You wasn't thinking about it. You wasn't actively focusing on something.
Is there a message or anything else that you want to say to the Rhinos and Aliens community that you don't have to say anything, or if there is something to keep them motivated, to keep their hopes up, or
I would say find a passion. I would say find your passion. What is a passion? Something you could do every day when you're mad, happy, pissed, whatever you want to call it. But you could still do that though. No matter what aspect of it, you can still do something in that realm. That's
Yeah.
a passion. Find that. Once you find that, make a plan. You gotta direct that energy. Cause even like the wires, the electricity is in there. It's gonna do what it do. You cut that wire, that shit gonna go everywhere. With somebody directing it, pole to pole to pole to pole to pole.
that's a great metaphor.
Because if you cut it, it's gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah.
So it's like control that energy, direct it, and then stay silent on your
Focus
journey.
the energy. Yeah.
You gotta stay true to your path, and then that would allow you to back away from situations that ain't you. You
Damn.
might stumble a little bit, you might fuck up. Everybody fuck up, but like
Learning from your mistakes is part of
eventually
it.
you gonna catch it. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I fucked up. If I ain't fuck up right there, I could have been here, but that's going backwards though. So how you gonna get forward?
That's beautiful,
You
dude.
really gotta learn from that shit, or else you're gonna be stuck there in that moment.
Right. Learn from your mistakes.
That's it, or you're gonna be stuck there, mad as hell, stuck there.
Yo, by the way, if I was a little rough, it's been a while since I did an interview, so I
No,
tried.
this was great.
Okay.
I had a
All right.
great time.
Okay. All right.
I
Cool.
never really done an interview before.
Yo, bro, Eric, somehow you came across Eric's page. Of course, I was like, yo, I remember this dude. So I went on your page. I'm like, oh shit, this is different.
Yo, Eric always supporting, bro. That's why, like,
Yo, Eric, I've wanted him on the show for the longest. For whatever reason, he hasn't come on. But yo, he is motivation. 'Cause, yo, the thing I love about Eric,
Eric got a different understanding of life. Like, he's different.
I like those type of people.
He's different, bro. He's really different.
but the thing about him, he tries to be as unbiased as possible, no matter the subject. And that's what because this is the thing.
He's like the ideal man. If you think about it, it's like that's who you. He's like the ideal man. And
Yeah,
then it's
he
like,
is. He's athletic. He's tall, and he has the mind.
no, he that boy.
Yeah,
I love that guy. Straight up.
man. Okay, well, it was a pleasure. Thank
Yeah,
you for
same
coming on.
here, bro. It was awesome. I
No,
had a great time. Pleasure meeting both of y'all, man. This was awesome. For real.
You already know.
By the way, if you ever have something big coming up and you feel like you want another stream to promote it,
Oh, word.
you're always welcome here. Or
Okay.
you were a great guest, so if you ever want to come on to talk about shoot some shits, you
I
are
definitely want to come back, man.
okay.
I feel like I get this thing. It's my first interview for real, for real. Like, well, the first one I did was 2000 whatever back at Buff State, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, I remember you telling me
It
in
never, yeah,
audio issues or
yeah.
yeah.
So it was all good, but
Trust me, there's not going to be any issues with this. Legit, hit me up whenever.
Yes,
we will
sir.
schedule you in, and you're always welcome. And the reason why I interviewed you, like you said, you want to raise your environment, your community. The whole point of Rhinos and Aliens is to give as many different perspectives as possible, while at the same time promoting the people who actually come from here and want to support this. Because I feel
I see that. I
Buffalo
see that.
citizens are always so quick to support people outside their community, but whenever somebody wants to do something within,
It's a lack of confidence the city has, right? They need somebody else to tell them. Like,
and yo, bro, just from a city perspective, Buffalo has so much history, just from the architecture.
and we got swag too. We go out of town, they not. You be like they not from here.
Yes.
And they always from Buffalo. Like, I don't know. Man.
So
weird.
I just want to say, keep doing you. You obviously have your head on your shoulders.
Trying, bro, for sure.
The only thing I'll say, bro, keep living life. Keep fighting for liberty and pursue that happiness. And you seem to be on that path. But
Yeah,
I just want, my motto is is from the Declaration of Independence. And it's not original, but when you think about that saying, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that's one of the best sayings you could ever attach yourself to.
Yeah.
Because what's a life if you're not living it?
Right.
What's the point of liberty if you're not consistently fighting for it,
Right,
And then to actually put pursuit in front of happiness. When you think about it, happiness just doesn't come to you. You have to pursue it. And that's that's the reason why I just repeated that, because I see those principles in you.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
And my words are only so deep, but I hope you know I'm
No, I
being
meant
sincere.
that. I meant that. I mean, I know you meant that. Excuse
Yeah,
me. No, I
yeah.
felt that, bro. For sure, I felt that.
Okay.
You got me stuttering over here. I'm like, I don't even be getting complimented too much. Like I said, I play behind the scenes. I don't really
Yes,
do
that's
interviews
me.
all like that. Like, for sure, I'm really behind the scenes. So
Okay.
I appreciate everything you just said, for sure.
Yo, well, thank you for hearing me
Thanks
out.
for having me, bro.
Yo, of course. Now,
Show me the bathroom too, man.
Wait.
I just drank a gallon of water if I came here, man.
we got to do the 5-finger rhino thrust. Since I'm doing it, it's going to be quick. I want you guys to like or dislike the video. I want you guys to subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to share this to any and everyone.
Shit is shit, ho.
In typical fashion, we have to say, share it to your parents, your grandparents, your kids, and any animal you know. And then 5th, give us some feedback. Did you fuck with our guest? Did you not fuck with our guest? What inspired you from what he said? Can you relate to anything? And we will be quick to respond. So thank you, like always, LOPH and Cadoodle.
Cadoodle. Appreciate you,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, I'm gonna need
Just a friendly reminder, guys. Hit the subscribe button in this corner. And then for the newest video. Then for the most recommended. And then for our famous dick pic.